So I use DiSC. It's a psychometric profiling tool which analyzes your workplace behaviors, your workplace style. And there are four key styles which make up the D, the I, and the S and the C. Underneath that, there are many, many blends of styles because we are all unique. And it gives us a really good benchmark into what's your typical style at work, what's your level of self-awareness about your style, and what do you do under pressure. However, there are many tools within DiSC, and one of the ones I love is what's your positive conflict style. Now, you wouldn't think necessarily that positive and conflict belong in the same sentence, but they do. Okay. Conflict costs businesses millions every year for many, many reasons. It might be that HR are involved in costly, lengthy processes, people leave the organisation, day-to-day operations and plans slow down because you're trying to wade your way through conflicts. And sometimes it's conflicts that are misunderstandings that have built up, or it can be there's just conflicts between departments, something's changed within the organisation, a team leader has got an increased scope of role, a bigger team, and perhaps is struggling to work with the different styles. It could be an individual team member who needs some support in growing and developing. Whatever the case may be, this is a fantastic tool because what it does, based on years, decades of data, it analyzes what is your typical conflict style. And it gives us a really nice map for this is what you do in conflict, this is what you don't do. Here are the ways in which you can adapt and address conflict in a different way. Here are some skill sets you need. And from that, we work out a development plan of specific tactics, skills, even mindsets you need to really rethink about conflict and miscommunication to reduce those errors, reduce those mistakes within the company. And when I've used it with people, it's a real game changer. It's a real eye-opener. I've been using it recently with somebody that's been struggling with a team member. It's got to a very difficult place. And for both of those people, I've used this tool for the employee, for the team member, and the leader. I use this tool a lot. And it became very clear that they just needed to adapt a few things, that this conflict had built up from misunderstandings, perhaps one of them not feeling able to bring things to the table. So from that, we can work out an action plan and reduce your conflict and get you and your team moving in the right direction. So if you want to find out more about the positive conflict assessment tool, then get in touch.